Hey YouTube, what's up? SystemPartner99 here, and today I'm going to be continuing my tutorials series on how to make your own 1.13 patch and mod menu. Now today I'm going to be getting into renaming our CFGs and a little bit more coding. Now, basically, if you watch my last tutorial, we're going to be doing the same thing, but this time we are going to be actually naming our CFGs. So basically that whole tutorial was just showing you how to do it, and me copying and pasting all the renamees like this was kind of pointless. But don't worry about that. That was just to teach you guys, and we're going to get started now. So if you want to just look down in the description and download the pack if you haven't already, and you want to go into Zone Handler, you just want to find your clean patch. I named yours patch mp.ff. You will get an error. Well, you might not, but it doesn't matter if you get the error, it's still fine. And you want to open it. Like I said, if you've not watched my first video, make sure you watch it, because I'm showing you how to use all these programs, and I might be going a bit fast for you if you did not see those. Now, you want to click all, and you want to type rename. Alright? Now we're going to get into renaming our CFGs. So these are basically going to be what our mods are going to be. So I want this to be, let's say I want this to be my mod menu. So this is, sorry, you can't have any spaces. Underscore is the underscore menu. And I always like to finish it off with a dash, and you have to keep it .cfg. No, you can never go over this amount of distance. So I can't start writing like this .cfggg and just start doing that, because that'll screw it up. And I'm just gonna go back. Oh. See, yeah, no, I screwed it up. Alright. And like I said, no spaces. You can have dashes and underscores and all that kind of stuff. Make sure you start it wherever you are and you go over it. And if you change it, it'll be red. Now, if you ever go and, say for example, I type TI instead of TH, do not click delete, because that'll happen. If that happens, click cancel, and make sure that you never click do not ask me again, because that'll save you from screwing up over and over again. So I'm going to rename this, and now I'm just going to copy that like I did in my last tutorial, and I'm going to paste this into my text document. So I'm going to change that to that. And then I'm going to go find the next. I'm going to rename this to all functions.cfg. So now that's where going to be all my functions are going to be stored. So I'm just going to copy that and paste that in. And I'm just going to basically keep doing that until I'm finished. Now I'm going to start filling these up. So like the next one I'm probably going to put is going to be UAV and aim assist. So this is the UAV and aim assist, and then I'm going to fill it in with some dashes, .cfg, and then I'm just going to keep doing that over and over and keep renaming them. Now I'm just going to actually pause this video so you guys can, I'll just be back in a couple seconds and show you what the final product is. Alright, so I did make a mistake there, you guys. I want you guys to search dash.cfg so you actually get the most accurate findings, because there is a couple of them that I failed spelling your name. And anyways, once you're done, you shouldn't be able to find any more, and you should have them all out like this. Now this is what I have. My top is, this is my menu, then all functions, then UAV and aim, then I got prestige 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, then I got pro perks, super speed, super jump, pistol unlock, sniper unlock, and then a bunch of free spaces. Now, I'm pretty sure I'm done here for now. I'm just going to want to save this, and then close it. And then once I've done that, I now want to go back into Zone Handler. Alright, that's Zone Handler. And wait for Zone Handler to open back up. And then now you want to go inject zone to fast file. Now this will take you a while to finish up what I just did and typing it in, so you probably want to pause the video and come back. But once you're done that, you want to find your zone. It'll inject, and then you want to find your actual patch, so you want to inject into your clean patch. And then you shouldn't get any errors here, otherwise it probably didn't work. And there you go, it is done. Now, you want to open up your fast file editor, and you should have, once you open up your patch, so I'm just going to do that and go clean patch, and you should have all of these filled out. And as you see, I do, with all the things that I named. Now this is going to help us a lot. So anything from my last tutorial, that is basically what you're going to want to use. And now we can get started on the new thing. So if you want to start off with the buttons default, make sure you guys go back to my last tutorial and do this. But I'm just going to type these out really quickly again because I did delete that old patch by accident. But go back into the old tutorial and you will find all those things here, and then come back here. Alright, so if you watch my tutorial, you'll see I did this before. It may not look the same because, as I said, I did delete the old one, so I had to redo this. But anyways, this is my new one, and now here, where the exec is, where I left blank in the last one, make sure, I said this many times before, if you have not seen the first tutorial, make sure you watch it, otherwise you will not understand anything I'm saying. But, because I want to call my menu, which is where this is my menu, that's exactly where that's going to be now. Alright, so I made that pretty straightforward. I named it, this is my menu. So you want to go into your text file, copy it, and paste it in the exec. So now that means it should call that function as soon as the game starts. And then after 75 seconds, or 75, sorry, not a second, it's not that long, you want to call all functions. So go and copy your functions and paste it there. Now, you're basically done with buttons default. Alright? So just save GSC. I like to save it a couple times. And then you open the next one. So now I want to go to this is my menu. Oops. This is my menu. Now, this is one that I used to have rename me, so I will have to start editing that. So if there's any time you want to add a comment to your patches, you just do 2 backslash and then text. Alright? If it shows up green like that, that means it is a comment. So at the beginning of patches, you might have already seen a lot of creators like to put, this is my patch, right? And they put whatever there is there, and then they just say these credits and everything. So I'm just gonna put welcome to my tutorial. Hope this helps. I can't type. Alright. There we go. My comments are done. You guys can do whatever you want there. And next we want to get into binding. Now, binding is how you call a function in your menu. So I'm just going to type out what the binds are, and I'm going to tell you what they mean while I'm doing this. Alright, so this is button right shoulder. So the right shoulder is obviously the right shoulder on your PS3 remote. And the function for that you want to put is attack. Right? Actually, you can rename these anything you want, but I just like to put the same things that I'm using here in all my patches. Anyway, the right shoulder is the flash button, just so you guys know. Right? Sorry, said that wrong. Right shoulder is the shoot button, I believe. Yeah, right shoulder is the shoot button. Alright, I'm sorry, just sometimes I get confused. And then I want to do the left shoulder. And one for that is speed throw. And the next one is button underscore right trigger. And that is the frag grenade. So that's going to be plus frag. And bind button L trig, And this one is the smoke grenade, or the lethal weapons, I guess they are. So I'm going to put smoke. The next one after that is the right stick. Now, you never want to put spaces in between those. Put spaces in between mine, though. I just made that mistake, so I'm just telling you guys that. Alright, button, right stick. I always put melee because that's exactly what it is. It's the knife button, so the melee button. And then you want to put the left stick. And the left stick is the... I put breath sprint. So basically that means it is for sprinting, so whenever you sprint, or whenever you hold your breath with a sniper. And then the next one you want to do is start. And that's toggle menu. That one actually has to be toggle menu. Make sure you guys do not change the way that is. Otherwise, the start button will not work in your game. Now, button back is the select button. And I'm going to put here as toggle scores, because that's what it does. It toggles your scores so you can actually see what's going on in the scores. So leave that the way I have it again, otherwise your scores won't work. Now we get, oh god, sorry. Now we get into our actual buttons. So button A is go stand. I would leave that the same too. I would leave all these the same if I were you as I'm putting it, because that, just so if you have any problems, if I have any problems, you guys will know and I'll be able to help you fix it. But otherwise, if you go on your own and you get a problem, I may not be able to help you fix it. So, here is the last two buttons. So, X is use reload, which is the reload button. And Y is the X button, I mean the triangle, so it's switching weapons. Now, here is where we're going to start calling our menu. Most mod menus have a certain function they want to use to open the menu. I seem to like to use D-pad up. So I'm just going to put my other D-pads in there first. And, oh, sorry. That's simple as D-pad left. And then that would be plus action slot 3. And D-pad right is action slot 4, I believe. Sorry, there's supposed to be a space in between here. And then now I'm here at my D-pad up. So I'm gonna set my bind as Vista Menu Selector. So what that basically is, the Vista means it is, I guess that's one way of calling it. So this is calling menu selector, which I will make that function for after. And then I also want to have my D-pad down. I always do this too. I'm going to set this as a Vista also. So I'm going to set this as Vista Trololo, or Trolol, because I like using that. It always helps with my functions. And then these two little functions here, always use those, always taught to use those, so I'm not 100% sure again what they do. And if anybody out there actually knows, you can tell me, but I always use these because it worked when I first started learning, and it never screwed up since, so I didn't want to screw around with it. Alright, now I want to call my functions again. So, I might already have it saved there, and I do. So, I'm calling my functions once again, and now we can get into starting our menu. Now, I'm just going to type in our comment for menu selector, and I'm going to have to end this video because this is getting too long. In our next tutorial, we're actually going to get into coding our menu selector and more of our menu. So, that's basically it. As I'm here, I'm just typing, this is a comment for my menu selector where it's going to be. So that's about it. I'll talk to you guys later. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out, and System Corner 99 is out. Now, since we've gone to coding, you guys need to know how to properly save a file. So once you finish editing a file, you want to click Save GSC, and it should save. I had to change my file location because I was having errors here because this is a small CFG. So in the next tutorial, you'll see that this free space right here is going to be where this is my menu, and this is going to say free space. I suggest you guys do that too, because this CFG will not hold all the functions you need to put inside there. Now, that we have that out of the way, you want to click the Save GSC that I just showed you, and let's say I want to go to Prestige 7. Now, I'm just going to type in here a comment that's going to say, hello YouTube. So then I'm going to click Save GSC, and now I'm going to move to another one. So you want to click Save GSC before you move to every single one. And I'm just going to say, hello, yellow YouTube, I guess, I don't know. Just change that around. And then click Save GSC. And now I'm going to want to go to File, Save As. And I made another patch here, so it's just going to be called Test. And I'm just going to go Yes. And I want to go over, and then click OK. And then it should be good. Next time you open it up, it should have all your files there, and you should be alright. So just to prove that that worked, I'm just going to close these GSCs, or CFGs, sorry. Issues closing here. Oh my god. There you go. So now I want to click on test.ff, and if I go to this free space, I should have my menu there. And if I go to Prestige 7, it should say hello YouTube, and then UAV hello yellow YouTube. Alright, that's basically it. Peace out.